Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be talking about the Halloween games that are coming out shortly. There is one coming out in October this year and then another one that doesn't have a date yet. Now initially I was going to do a live stream and discuss the Halloween games, but I was going to do it last night, but the kids were starting back school today. I didn't have the time to do it, so I thought let's just relegate this topic to just a video, just a quick video, just discussing the Halloween game, what I think they should do, what I think they're going to do, and what's obviously coming out as well. So we already know that Retro Realms is bringing out the first Halloween game. It's coming out on the 18th of October alongside Ash versus the Evil Dead game. And they're both identical basically, just with different characters. And it's one of those 16-bit where you just go from left to right or right to left, whatever way you do it. Left to right, yeah, left to right. So it's one of those retro games that I will probably play because I saw the trailer for it. It looks decent. There's going to be a crossover between Halloween and Ash versus the Evil Dead as well. And there's also going to be downloadable content where you can go Laurie Strode as well. Maybe in the future they'll add more characters. You'll probably just do the same thing, but maybe she'll have different powers to get you through the levels throughout Haddonfield. That is interesting. I think it's very retro. Me being from the 80s, I think that's something that would appeal to me. Maybe not the newer audience or the younger audience. They'll probably play it just for fun, whereas we would play it, people my age, will probably play it for nostalgic purposes because we grew up in that type of game. But I think the more interesting one is obviously the second game that we don't know anything about yet when it's coming out. All we know is it's going to be powered by Unreal Engine 5. We also know that John Carpenter is going to be heavily involved with this one. Don't know to what capacity he will be involved. I probably imagine that his only involvement will be him playing the game and saying yes or no. That's all he's probably going to be doing in it. He's obviously going to have some input, some creative input, and he'll maybe provide the music. I don't know, but he's going to be involved in some capacity. But what do we want to see in this new Halloween game? I know that some people are saying, let's get something like Ash versus the Evil Dead or the Evil Dead game. Let's get something like the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, the Friday the 13th game. But to me, they're all the same. They're all the same game. Now, I enjoyed those games when they first came out, but I quickly got bored, especially with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I played it for about a week, really enjoyed it. Then it got too repetitive, and I thought, this just isn't for me, and I've not played it since. So if you bring out a game like that for Halloween, I think people would get bored really quick, where you get a scenario, you get one villain, and the rest of them are survivors, and they're running about trying to unlock doors, start a car while Michael Myers is after them, and then he could catch them or he could not, and then they escape or they don't escape. That to me is fun, but only one section of a game that would be fun for, not the entire game. I think in addition to that, you need to have different game types within Halloween. I think one of the games needs to be like Uncharted 4. If you've ever played Uncharted 4 multiplayer, you know what I mean, where it's you can go around, there's like 4v4, 5v5, you're going around killing each other. Once you die, you respawn and you keep doing the same thing again with guns, knives, or whatever you want to do. I think something like that is imperative to a game like Halloween, especially if you're making it a multiplayer and making it online. Of course, it doesn't have anything to do with the movies, but who cares? You've got the movie section. I would have a story section where you play the game throughout the game as if you're going through the movie. That's your story version. You've got the one like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Get that one out of the way. You get one like Uncharted 4 where it's survival of the fittest, multiplayer, continually killing each other until the game finishes after 15, 20 minutes. You add up the scores and see who comes first. Another one I would have, which I think would be a popular one, would be like Grand Theft Auto, where it's like in the real world and you're just going about your everyday life, collecting things, buying houses, maybe not Michael Myers buying houses, but you can buy a house through Strode Realty. You can do all these different things. You can buy the Myers house, the Wallace house, the Doyle house. You can go to school, even though you wouldn't want to, but you can go to the school, explore the world of Haddonfield in your own time, collecting things on the way, going to the bank, building up a bank, basically like Grand Theft Auto, going about, if you're Michael Myers, going about killing people, stabbing people, if you're into that thing, stealing cars, breaking out of the sanitarium, doing all these sorts of things in your own time. You don't have to make it levels. Yes, you can have little tasks throughout the game so you can build up your levels, you can build up your money, go to the hardware store, steal new masks, steal new costumes. That's Michael Myers, obviously. Then, if you're going to go someone else like Laurie Strode, then you go to school, you go to work, you can do whatever, collect things, all those sorts of things that you do in your own time. And I think that would be the most popular aspect to the game. There's so many ways you can go with the Halloween game that I don't think you should limit it just to one gaming type. I don't think that's the way to go. If you make it like the Texas Chainsaw, it will only be fun for so long. If you make it like Uncharted 4, it will only be fun for so long, even though I still love Uncharted 4. So if you only give us one version of a game, then it's not going to work. You need to give us all different types. Give us a story mode, give us the survival mode, give us the free play mode like Grand Theft Auto. Just give us everything you can. And I think people will enjoy it more. They'll come back to it more and just play it for longer. If they can give us all different types of modes in this Halloween game, I feel like I will play it more. And also, I'll probably dedicate a section of my channel to the game. I'll probably do some live streams where I'm playing the game. I'll play against other YouTubers who enjoy it. I know that Jimmy Champagne has a PS5, and it makes sense for both of us to play against each other to see who comes out on top. Stuff like that would be absolutely fantastic for the channel and just for the playing experience for Halloween. But what are your thoughts, guys? Are you looking forward to the Retro Realms version, first of all, which again, I'll probably play for fun, but most of all, are you looking for the Unreal Engine 5 version of Halloween? What do you expect to see? What do you want to see in this game? Leave your comments down below, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.
Meeting adjourned.
I'll be right back.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the